So this is your moment. Wasn't there a line from a song? This is your moment. I think it's for a wedding. Isn't it? Isn't it a beautiful wedding song that says, this is your moment? Something like that. Well, this is your moment. This is your moment. If you hear me now, if you really hear me, this could be the moment where you begin to wake up from your daydream world and come back to reality. Now, reality is where God is. God's light of truth. He dwells in reality. God lives in reality. He made everything. Everything around you He made. And He also made time and space. And this moment is His creation. So you're living. Wasn't it Paul that says, in Him we live and move and have our being? So beautiful. It's a beautiful way of saying it. I think it's the King James translation of what Paul said. I'm sure it was beautiful in whatever language he wrote in. And I'm sure it was beautiful in Greek and Latin and Hebrew. And it's beautiful in English. In Him we live and move and have our being. Okay? Well, so this is your moment. Okay? So you want to live this moment. Not be lost in the past or worrying about the future, but live in this moment. Now, God dwells in this moment, and also His light. His light, in which you can see, in which you can discern. Okay? You know how you can see something and you just see it wordlessly? You just see it wordlessly, and you don't even know how you know, but you just know. You just see something, and you know. You had that when you were a little child, too. It has nothing to do with thinking. See, there's nothing wrong with thinking when it flows from discerning, when it flows from intuition, when it flows from seeing and realizing. See, like Einstein. See, through his intuition, he realized something. He realized it. And then he thought about it. Okay? But first he realized it. See? So that's what you need to do. You need to realize God's light is there, in which your soul sees. The light shines through your soul. See, these are ways of talking about it. The light shines through your soul. And then your soul can see, can discern, can understand. Okay? So, do you understand, like in the Bible, it talks about the Word made flesh? If you're living in the present, the now present, the eternal now, and your soul is receptive to God's light, just like a plant. Plants are receptive to the light of the sun. See, it's a very good analogy. The way you are living right now is like a plant that's put in a closet. You're living in the closet of your mind, of your imagination, a dark room without light. All you have is the ersatz virtual light of your imagination. Okay? Thinking about the past, you're worrying about the future, or planning and scheming. Well, but if you're in the present, then God's light shines through your soul, and then you can discern, you can see the next move, the next step, the next word. See, even now as I'm sitting here and I'm talking, I haven't pre-planned what I'm going to say. I don't have any script. I don't have a speech. I don't have anything planned. I'm just talking. And where does it come from? How do these words come together? I don't know, but they do. Okay? So I'm in the present, talking to you from this good place, in the present, close to God's light. Okay? And I'm exhorting you to live in the present, and I can help you. See? That's why I have my meditation. That's why I make all these videos and write books. Because I can offer you some clues. But you have to do it. You have to do it yourself. I can't do it for you. And it won't do you any good just to read about it, or just to hear about it, or just to talk about it. You actually have to find the present, which is very easy. And one way of finding the present is to realize what's blocking you from the present. First of all, you have to be willing to know the truth. Some people don't want to know the truth. They never want. Do you know anyone who never wants to admit that he's wrong or never wants to admit that she's wrong? They're self-righteous. They would never admit they're wrong. And so they block themselves from God's light because God's light would show them that they're wrong. But if you see that you're wrong in God's light, you just wordlessly see that you're wrong. And you don't resent seeing it. See? Then you can get better. Because now you're seeing the truth in the light instead of hiding. See? Or being unaware. So in the present, in God's light. Okay? Now the other thing, I was talking about the analogy of the plant. Plants are receptive. So if you want to know the truth, okay, and you yearn for the truth, you've known a lot of liars in your life, haven't you? You have. They've lied to you. They've taken advantage. They fooled you. See, maybe they hurt you. See? Well, or they betrayed you. Okay? But you made a mistake. You hated them. You resented them. See? Judged them and hated them. That was your mistake because resentment and judgment also cut you off from God's light. Because God's light is also love.